Can a plain Joe regular person treat their pet better than a vet? Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications. Then when you click that link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book. Could you really be better than a veterinarian in terms of examining, diagnosing, and treating your sick dog? Veterinarians have multiple years of schooling, training, education, experience. Say your pet's broken his front leg, his radius. Can't you just go to Google and search up how to repair a dog's fractured radius? A bit of local anesthetic, a scalpel blade, get yourself a drill, a screw, then save yourself about $5,000 or $10,000? Clearly, that's what I'm talking about today. Veterinarians are extremely well trained in surgery, urgent, emergent care. If your dog is bloated, is in crisis, you need to see an emergency veterinarian, and that's what is going to save your dog's life. Your cat's obstructed, he can't urinate, it's emergency veterinary care which will save his life. But most veterinary care, it is not urgent, it is not emergent. Most of the animals that I saw in veterinary practice, vomiting, diarrhea, hair loss, itching, cats with CKD. The majority of things that you're seeing in veterinary practice, what I saw, these are medical disorders. These are not urgent, emergent surgical cases. Clearly, you still need to know what is going on with your dog or cat. You need a proper diagnosis. Some cases you need diagnostic tests. But, and in my opinion, many of you are more than capable of doing basic examinations of your dog or of your cat at home. And things have changed a lot in veterinary medicine even since I last practiced. We have markedly increased and escalated veterinary fees. Most vets have extensive in-house labs. I mean, it's not uncommon now to find CT scans in clinics. You have younger veterinarians that have been trained and they really want to use these funky new diagnostic tests. So just because your dog is limping doesn't necessarily mean that he needs a full blood workup. Let's just rule out Lyme disease. Let's x-ray him, let's CT scan him. And if these diagnostic tests are done, what if someone sees, oh, inadvertently, looks like the spleen's slightly enlarged. Maybe we got to work that up as well. Then there's the aspect of so-called preventive veterinary care. Veterinary-specific dry food, vaccines, heartworm medication, flea and tick medication, the new supposed more effective conventional medication like Cytopoint. One pill for fleas, ticks, heartworm, intestinal parasites. My point is things are so different than they were even just 10 years ago. Corporations have gotten bigger. They have an array of so many different so-called quality veterinary foods, and they've developed some pretty fancy, great sounding conventional medications. And there's now so much more to know for you as a little single practicing veterinarian. Just staying on top of everything, never minding remaining current with any type of alternative holistic veterinary practice, it's pretty darn challenging. And in my opinion, that's where you come in. And that's how an average person, they can treat their pets better than a veterinarian. Consider the treatment of a dog with lymphoma. Maybe you're doing your weekly exam of your dog. You palpated swollen lymph nodes under here, under her chin, or maybe in front of her scapula. Yes, your veterinarian is going to do the appropriate workup, aspirate those lymph nodes, do blood work, likely confirm that your dog has cancer or lymphoma. But then what are the treatment options? Yeah, they can discuss chemotherapy. They can discuss, unfortunately, that it could put your dog into remission, but it's not a cure. You being the average pet parent, you happen to watch Veterinary Secrets. You know that there's an array of different videos on cancer. You're able to watch the videos specifically talking about lymphoma and lymphoma treatments. There's a number of different alternative options being used for lymphoma in our dogs. They're seeing some great results with the sleep hormone melatonin. Dandelion root extract, it's showing some real promising results with lymphoma. Some of the medicinal mushrooms, such as turkey tail extract, they've shown some really good results. And many pet parents have seen this old dewormer panicure help their dogs with lymphoma. I can't obviously speak for most veterinarians, but I can speak from my own experience. I didn't know a whole lot about alternative veterinary medicine. We sure weren't taught any of it in veterinary school, and I was not aware of any of these remedies when I was in practice. My point of all this, and that in many cases, whether your dog is sick, whether your cat is sick, that you being a regular person, but happen to be an involved pet parent, that you can provide better care for your pet than you're going to get from many vets. Thanks so much for watching this edition of Veterinary Secrets of how a regular person can treat their pet better than a veterinarian. Click up there to subscribe, hit the bell to sign up for notifications, then when you click that link directly in the box below, I can send you a copy of my free book.